Good morning, everybody. So, today I wanted to talk to you about something that I got from Jason Harwood, who is part of the Sensi family who works at corporate in Meridian, Idaho. And he had a very good excerpt this morning on Periscope. If you guys haven't heard of Periscope, it's a live video that it's an application that you can see a live video of people that you follow. And I know Sandy's mentioned a little bit about it, and Jason Harwood is just somebody that I follow, and he was also at my world tour in Detroit. I almost called it Spring Sprint, which it was called last year. And so he had a really good message this morning, and that's what I want to share with you guys today. So I might be looking at all my notes that I took if you see my eyes down from the camera. But it's a really good message, and I hope that it can help you with your business or your personal life, with anything that you think you can imagine it can be for. So it's titled, "What Should I Wear Today?" And what he did was he asked for our opinion on which shirt he should go to work in today. So he showed just a typical shirt where it's just like a workout shirt or anything, just grungy, regular old t-shirt. Or in a business shirt, like I have our Just Believe shirt right here. So a business shirt, or a nice fancy dress. What would you do? So a lot of people on Periscope, you can also comment. That's why he asks questions. It's live, and you can actually give your feedback. So in the beginning, a lot of people were saying the running shirt, the regular plain boring shirt, because it had some kind of inspirational tune to it. But I don't think that's what he was getting at the time. The second one that he showed was a Velada collared shirt, and then the third one was like a flannel fancy button-down shirt for men. And his purpose for that we'll get to in a minute. But the excerpts that he's getting from is from a book that he's been reading called Happiness Advantage by Shawn Achor. Again, that's Happiness Advantage by Shawn Achor. So what he is getting at with the shirt is each one makes you look and feel totally different than the other. It impacts your mood. So if I wear a shirt, the first shirt, Cancun, versus the dress, you know immediately that you're going to have a different mindset for the rest of the day. Like you're either going to be just chilling in a shirt, or you're going to be nice and fancy, and then everything else is going to be nice and fancy. Okay, so so then under the book of Happiness Advantage, by Shawn Achor, under the leadership training portion of it, he asks, what identity are you wearing today? Which kind of goes with what you pick out in your closet. If you're sporting self-doubt, you've undercut your performance before you even begin. With challenges, everyday challenges, if any challenge that you have, if you're focusing on self-doubt, what could go wrong, negativity, etc., you're already undercutting yourself for being successful. Remind yourself of the relevant skills you have rather than those you lack. What do you guys think about that? Remember a challenge in your past that you had, that you performed and you were successful with it. If you remember, you were probably looking good, you were in your nice shirt, which goes with your nice heels, and your makeup was pretty, and your head was held high, and you were just very happy and excited for what just happened, what was about to happen. You were there, you knew you were doing it. Here we go. So that right there is giving you an example of a challenge of what you pick out is how it's going to start your day. Another thing that Shawn Achor wrote in his book, he quoted from a girl named Carol Dweck. And it's about two different mindsets that you have. You either have a fixed mindset or you have an open mindset. And you might have heard about this before. Fixed mindset, you're very limited to challenge and growth. And an open mindset is the growth mindset. So if you had a fixed mindset, you're not as likely to succeed. You believe capabilities are already set. Versus an open mindset, you have enhanced qualities through effort. Everyone could grow through application and experience. So with a growth mindset, it tells you where you are today. You're telling yourself where you are today. You have daily discipline. Every single day you get up early and say, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to wake up at the same time every single day. And I'm going to have good things happen. Happiness is not a mindset, but a work ethic. No matter what happens yesterday, I can do better today. Being successful begins with what identity I am wearing today. What you're wearing is going to dictate how you feel. So if you go to work, like I said, in a shirt, you're going to feel different than when you go in the dress. When you believe, there will be a positive payoff for effort. Okay, so then he wrote, when he said, actually this is Jason Harwood quoting this part. He's like, when you believe there will be a positive payoff for an effort, we work harder than succumbing to helplessness. So when we believe we could be successful, we work harder. Why would we go do something that we know that we can't accomplish? Or you know that you're not going to be successful? And why would you go flip the light switch when you know the lights aren't working? Belief, okay, here's another thing. So, belief leads to action. Action is what drives success. So if you don't believe, you don't want to act. And if you don't act, you're just going to be stuck right where you are. You're not going to go anywhere. So the first step in all of that was belief, and believing who you are and what you're going to be. And that has a lot to do with your identity and what you're going to be wearing this morning. Like, you're believing in yourself. Which one are you going to go out there and wear? How are you going to start the day? And then you act upon it. So what's your mental outfit today? What should I wear? What should I wear to school? What should I think about? And he just said at the end, this is the power. This is what starts to change things. Believe in your abilities. And then again, belief, which drives you to your next successful steps, leads to an action, leads to the positive outcome. Of course, I don't say it as good as him, but I'm sure that if you do follow him on Periscope, you might still be able to see that video. If not, I hope that I did some kind of impacting. Just listening to myself, I can tell that I didn't do as good as him, but I hope it makes an impression on you a little bit. And if you have any questions about it, I can always listen to it again, and we could talk about it. So thanks for listening, and I hope your day is great. Talk to you soon.